we'll have to unpack more when we have our guests join us all the way from Abia State. Yes, we do have Bella Ekeoma, the former media officer of the Flamingos. Thank you so much, Bella, for joining in. Happy Easter to you. It's great to have you join in this conversation. Hello, Bella. Can you please acknowledge you can hear me? All right, we'll see if we can get through with Bella, get her audio working so we can hear clearly from her. But it was a scintillating performance indeed. Let's hear from the coach, who was so proud of his girls. And also from the star girl of the day, we've got Joseph. She was really, really instrumental to that win, that 4-0 victory, and also was part of the players that really stood out in the game. Let's listen to the coach and player from the Flamingos.
Again, the Nigerians that will call out to come and share us, we appreciate them that we didn't disappoint them. We give them the Easter gift that we promised them. Again, talking about the game, I'm so much happy for my girls, happy for the game, and everything about the game is okay for me. What would I want to say? Scoring 4 goals in a match is not easy. Some better team will even be looking for 1 single goal. But we're able to score 4 goals. Kudos to the girls, they're giving their all. But I believe I want to assure Nigeria that they can do better than this one. It has happened before. I think this is the 2nd time that we are playing and coaching national under 17.
We heard from the coach, Olowookere Bankole. He has been the coach for a very long time, even taking them to that bronze medal finish sometime at the competition, the World Cup. But right now, still at the helm and still doing wonderfully well with these girls. It has really been a fantastic showing from the Flamingos. We see that every time they step into the pitch. And right now, they've been able to do that against Algeria in the first leg. We're hoping that they can seal this one against Algeria away from home and pick that ticket to the Dominican Republic. Let's see if we can reconnect with Bella Ekeoma. She is the former media officer of the Flamingos. Bella, can you hear me? Please acknowledge. You can hear me.
I can hear you very well.
Great.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, sure I can. Great to have you join us on the show. Happy Easter to you. We're rising to the occasion just like Jesus rose to the occasion. And now the Flamingos are rising and even soaring high over there in Ikene as they defeated Algeria 4-0. Bella, I need to know what really stood out the most for you for the Flamingos' performance in that game against Algeria. Was it the quick goals, the organization, or maybe something else? Can you share?
Yes, the early goals helped very much because it unsettled the Algerians. You know, a minute or so, they're already down by a goal. So it unsettled very, very well. And but yesterday, I loved the way the girls came together to play very well. I think if it's Bankole will always say they are listening to instructions, and I'm happy that they were able to come together to score those 4 goals because that first leg is very crucial. Coming, you know, we playing at home and all that, so that when you go to Algeria, it will be a bit easier. So I'm glad with the quick goals that they scored. Queen Joseph made sure of that. And also the other goals that even a substitute also scored. So it's a good one for these Flamingos. They made sure of that. I was particularly very happy with what they did yesterday.
All right, we're all happy about that performance yesterday from the Flamingos, but let's bring Queen Joseph to the conversation right now. She grabbed a brace and looked unstoppable on the pitch yesterday against the Algerians. How important is her form for Nigeria and heading up to the second leg and our qualification for the World Cup?
Very important. I'm happy that we are discovering players. More players are coming up. Harmony Chidi, yes, we had Harmony Chidi. Now, Queen Joseph, many of them will still even come up even before the World Cup. So I'm particularly very glad with what happened yesterday. At least she made sure that she got all the opportunities and she converted all of them. That is a very good one from her, Queen Joseph. getting that brace for the Flamingos. And her form is also very important for the team, because if Nigeria has to do well over there in Algeria, I know I'm not hoping that they will overturn it. I don't think they will overturn it. I think we will do them 2 legs. So I think we will have to win them both legs. But we don't have to underrate the Algeria, because they actually want to be in their first World Cup, while Nigeria is aiming to be in their 8th World Cup.
Yes.
So Queen Joseph being in form and the other players is very, very important for the team.
Yes, of course, very important, because opposing teams will not be able to predict who would be the front man for the team. That's the front woman, I beg your pardon, for the team. Remember that we've always had Harmony Chidi, and they've been able to understand and know that they have to lock her anytime she's leading the attack. But now they will not see this one coming. They will not see Queen Joseph coming. Let's talk about the second leg right now. With this 4-0 advantage going into the second leg in Algiers, yes, we'll be away from home. What should be the approach, Bella? Should we maintain the tempo, or maybe we should focus on managing the results, making sure that they do not overturn this? Which should be top priority?
Well, for me, the best form of defense has always been attack. When you attack your opponent, you're also defending yourself. You're also defending yourself. So as it is now, I wouldn't want them to go and relax and then hope that 4-0 can be, that is too much. No, this is football. 4-0 can be overturned. It can always be overturned. But I don't want it to happen to the Flamingos. I don't want any of that to happen. So if they go there, I feel that they have to go and try to score more, or rather make use of any opportunity that they get, because I know the onus will be on the they will now be under a lot of pressure, to go and zero out the 4-0 that they got, the 4 goals that they got in Nigeria. So why going there? We can capitalize on a counter attack and then score more goals for them. But I wouldn't want the girls to relax. It's 4-0. Anything can happen in football. So if they can continue, go there, continue scoring.
Okay.
And then when you continue scoring outside your country, then they will be in trouble. They will not have the answers to all the questions.
All right. Okay, that means you're on the path of them increasing the tempo. Let's look ahead. It seems the Flamingos have dominated any team they come across in Africa. They always dominated. So it seems that it's a done and dusted issue for any team on the Nigerian scene, or even on the African scene for the Flamingos going into this competition, because I know that Flamingos will pick this ticket. The job is already done. How would you evaluate the team's readiness to compete on the global stage? The last World Cup, they really blinked. That's why they were ousted out of the competition. USA did that damage to the Nigerian Flamingos. How would you evaluate their readiness right now to compete on the global scene? We always see that foreign countries, those on the international stage, the Flamingos have not been able to dominate them. Little mistake, they always capitalize and then create that damage for the team. How ready are they going into Dominican Republic when they pick this ticket away from home in Algeria?
Well, I won't say that they are 100% ready. They have to still do more, because the last time we were able to be ousted at the quarterfinals, and that wasn't a good one. Coming that we were supposed to capitalize on what happened in India in 2022. I was part of the guests. I was always saying that I wanted them to go all the way to take the cup, since the last time was a bronze, maybe an improvement on that bronze medal. But then it didn't happen. What happened is that we crashed out at the quarterfinal stage at the hands of the USA, who had to avenge what we did to them in 2022. That's in India in 2022. So as it is now, I would say they are 100% ready, but they have to be ready before the Mondial in October. They just have to be ready mentally, so that, just as you mentioned, we won't fall back again when it has to do with other big teams, because it is a World Cup, and this time around it's 24 teams and it's on home soil, on African soil rather. So I would prefer if Nigeria can clinch the first title of the Under-17 Women's World Cup on African soil. It will just be very lovely if we can do that. So going out now, hopefully we will qualify. Winning Algeria on the 25th. That's when we go there to face them. Then we have to be mentally, physically ready. No injuries unsigned and all that. Even if there is an injured player, let the coach get someone who will replace that injured player, because all I'm hoping is that we can go all the way to leave the trophy this time. It will just be beautiful if Nigeria will lift it on African soil. I'm being optimistic here.
All right, it will be a sweet one if they can lift the trophy on the African soil, because it will be the first time they would ever make it to the final. History will be made there. And to be the first time, of course, an African team will be lifting it on an African soil. So I cannot wait for the Flamingos to be the team that will make that history. It's been an interesting conversation with you. I'm very sure that we've taken you out of church with the whole Easter festivity and all that, but we appreciate your time on the show. And we do wish you happy Easter. Do enjoy the rest of the Sunday. Thank you, Bella Ekeoma, former media officer of the Flamingos.
Thank you for having me once again, and have a lovely day.